Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Zombie. So I looked at the achievements and looked at the trailer here that shows us kind of a general idea of everything we're going to see in the game. This trailer right here. And it seems for this trailer we've pretty much seen all of this content. Some of it seems to have been kind of exaggerated, or maybe on survival mode or normal mode you get more zombies. Some of these big scenes where there's like 100 people on screen, that seems like that's not going to happen on chicken mode. But yeah, there's really not a lot, it seems like, left. And the achievement mentions like the final location of the game is going to be a church. I don't think that's going to be too much of a spoiler, really. We're, I imagine, going to kind of quickly run into a scenario where we get the second upgrade to our scanner and we get C4 if we ever get C4. It may just be that this game thought that it was going to have C4 in it and then decided actually no. You can see that there's like more secret messages that we need that second scanner for. So we're bringing the secondary book to him, and I only can assume that that is so that we could get a secondary upgrade. And these guys are getting set up as if they are not going to come out. Where is the guy? I can give the book, but I'd like to see where he is. Oh, he's just waiting for me to put it in. Right.
You found these studium contagioni. Oh, this will be invaluable.
Now, what I want to know.
Quick enough to save them. I tried, I did. And I made progress. But what survives, well, I can't call it life. I'm almost glad my Omega Group colleagues never lived to see the day.
Yeah, I don't think his lips move when he talks at all. I think this is just a very basic low-end animation.
What? Oh my. This is Dee's last letter to Francis Bacon.
Who cares about
Francis,
D?
so on and so forth. Yes, he mentions the Panacea Code. Now, the Ravens believe they possess this code, and they must still be in London somewhere. I don't know how, but if you can track them down and retrieve this code, it could unlock a cure. Meanwhile, I must soldier on. I swore an oath to my queen and my vocation to shed light upon the dark corners of ignorance, and so I must. See yourself out.
So in here is some item. D's letters 1. UCC 2 monitors to find the letter bearers. Does that mean I'm going to have to actually kill specific zombies in an effort to find these letters all over the game? What we didn't get here was an upgrade. We just got a mission, and that's kind of it. And now we're just taking an exit back to, I guess, the safe house? Where do they even want me to go? I guess the safe house to talk to Prepper some more. So yeah, it seems like they're gonna try to make us run around and waste time. Now, should I save the game 5 minutes into play? Maybe. Wow. Notice how that showed a completely different scene and then it jumped my body around. That's weird. Alright. So let's look at our upgrades. I don't know if I have anything that I can actually upgrade right now. Like, I have 2 capacities that won't work on any of the guns I have. And I think they just want us to use this. So there is a D letter in Brick Lane Markets at Hanbury Green. And that's kind of it. So I could pin that now and say I should go there.
There you are.
And that was all they wanted me to do.
Look, never mind. I've had an idea.
What's your idea?
There are reports of a military camp at the palace. The guy in charge is Colonel Waverley, my old CO in Desert Storm. So tell him that Prepper sent you. He'll see you right. You could do with some better weapons, and a bit of C4 wouldn't go amiss.
So, do we now have some kind of weird open choice selection here? It says raid the military armory, but I can't select that, or collect these letters, which would be 7 of them. Alright, now what do we have in the backpack that we can store? First I'll get rid of that, get rid of that. Maybe get rid of that. Get rid of the baseball bat for sure. Unless there was some way I could get rid of the cricket bat instead. Get rid of a flare. We'll keep the Molotov cocktail. It's kind of no reason even to have the hunting crossbow, but you kind of have to hold on to it if you want to ever upgrade it. And I am just starting to run completely out of room. Alright. And yeah. Let's see. There's no way to select this. There's no way to do this. Useful weapons and ammo too. Nope. I decided to go with the pinup skin on the cricket bat, by the way, and I think we'll just play with that going forward. So took us less than 4 minutes to be in this area. Look at the scanner here, which in all honesty, what occurred to me even in 2012 would have been really nice. Is this just showing me a picture of where the item is that I'm looking for? Is if there was some kind of drone or something that would bring resources or bring a backpack to you, and it would land in certain places or certain safe houses and connect things. That would be more modern than 2012. That would have been pretty high tech, but I mean, preppers hacking CCTV and just being able to use the entirety of all of that of the connection would probably have been a better move. I guess we're supposed to go this way. I guess we're just gonna follow wherever the game tells us to go, and we'll just put a pin in the location of everything else. But yeah, instead of having to fast travel and have a load screen here, why not just have a mattress where you can sleep, another computer setup, and a basket and a box that you could say a drone moves that around, or you could say that things get moved around some other way by some other people. Now, this area, I suppose we never found the scan box on, so I am in the dark until I can figure out where that box is. And I suppose it's very possible that you'll just be in the dark forever.
This is the Ravens of D calling all survivors. Evacuation will commence when the tower bells ring. I repeat, green light for Tower of London evac.
Sandra bloody Kelly. Oh, she was dead. But pay her no mind. The Ravens couldn't plan an orgy in a brothel. Evac my ass. More likely they'll shoot you and rip your bob from your dead hands.
So, Prepper has no real love left for Sandra, it seems. You still need a key card for this area. And there is C4 and D's letters right on this one. So, again, we'll have to do the lockpicking minigame to unlock this. And the last time we were over here, we couldn't lockpick. And this violently vibrates. It's like maximum vibration. Whereas most people these days, if they are going to use the vibration features in the controller, are going to use it very subtly to the point where you probably won't even notice. I think we're actually going out that time. So, the scanner doesn't seem to show anything. But I am seeing a lot of zombies. That's way too many zombies. I'm seeing a lot of zombies. And I don't think a shotgun's going to save me from this.
Keep an eye out for the Colonel. He'll have a key card for the mobile armory.
This does not look safe at all. There's seemingly maybe some more people over. There's an infected. I saw another infected jump down. There's an animal. There's an animal. Maybe there's a bunch of animals and rats instead of zombies. That could kind of work. I'm playing with all the light off, and the only thing I could probably do, let's see. Alright, so that started a bit of a fire. Infected. Animal.
Bloody shame. Waverley was one of the good ones, you know.
There's
back all the way through Kuwait and beyond. An honourable man.
Is that the guy I'm fighting right now? Is Sergeant? Or is that the guy I just scanned? That bell doesn't want to explode. So yeah, there's that bell doesn't want to explode either. So yeah, considerably fewer actual people and zombies in this area. It was just...
Shit, I'll tell you. The army these days is a bloody holiday camp compared to my day. You're in there now, might as well grab some guns.
So yeah, they used the ping against us for sure by having a very precise and intentional placement of animals. I guess this is the guy. Let's see. I can't acquire the Vatricide because I don't have it. I already have one. It would have been nice if there was some way to, I guess, possibly well, I guess you could have had it where you get more syringes or a bigger syringe. That would make sense. Yeah, I don't think I'll be taking any animal meat. Yeah, you really don't ever need it. Not on chicken mode, at least. Alright. Is there a box to scan? Apparently your light is at maximum when you do this also, so that gets everyone's attention. There's no way to open this, so we're gonna have to walk around, and that opens the door to potentially some zombies showing up, but I guess not. So is this all we're gonna do for a lot of this, I wonder?
Nice. Now grab whatever you can carry and stash it back at the safe house.
Sorry for hacking your comms like this, but the Ravens of D are planning an evacuation from the Tower of London, and we need all the fighters we can get. Help us, and we'll get you out.
So they want me to go for the call for evac. And we'll leave that. And
good old C4. Useless in combat, but there's nothing better for blasting your way out.
C4 seems to be not an item that you actually need a slot to hold on to. Now I bounced a body, though, and that had the John D letter on it, so where did that zombie body go? Why in the world did it ragdoll? It's, I think, all the way over here now. What is that? Whatever it is, it hits hard. I have no idea what that is, but that's new. For sure. I don't think I can reach that. That zombie is crawling this way. I don't know why I'm going in circles like this. There was the body. Gonna go ahead and see if I can use. See, do I have a bunch of small health, or should I just use a medium health pack? I'll use a medium health pack and a small health pack while we're at it. We'll take this gun, reload it. We'll take the crossbow, reload it. The shotgun should be at its max load too. That and then that. Alright. And yeah, I guess the game wants us to follow the path. It seems like more zombies are here.
Don't just stand there, move! You're a sitting duck!
She actually talks, but are you gonna help here, lady, or you're just gonna make me deal with all of this? Because it kind of feels like you're making me deal with all of this. Like, running through the water while getting potentially shot at. So something just shot me. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe that guy was... No, something... Why are you shooting me? Seems like they're shooting at everything that moves. And here's a C4 area that... Let's use the C4 and then crouch in. And then see where this leads us. Otherwise, it's probably worth it to again use health. I might have to start using animal meat if they're gonna get crazy though. If they're really gonna get crazy with the amount of damage, and if people are gonna start shooting at me, that's gonna suck. Juice and just dead rat, or actually a rat stuck in the wall. So a couple infected. Yeah, I don't think there's really a good reason to run around this section. right now let's move the story forward, and then we may come back later on, depending on how much really I want to play of this game. That's a big part of all of this. It's just,
You're almost out. Keep going.
how much of this do I want to play, or do I want to just kind of run through the story mode and that's it. Firing speed upgrade and nothing else. Door. Now we needed the girl to probably show up several hours into the earlier in the game. Like within the first 30 minutes, if she would say Prepper's a little crazy, don't tell him we talked, we used to date, and it'll make him mad. Like that, I think would be enough an excuse for your character, who, by the way, you can't control whether he speaks it anyways, might not ever mention that he was in contact with this lady. On the other hand, unless there's going to be some military or militia organization, there's...
So you're running away with the birds. Well, let me tell you about the Ravens of D. D's prophecy is clear, but those bloody cowards want to cherry pick it. They admit D was right about the blight coming, but think he was wrong about who would survive. There is no saving the world. No evacuation, no cure, no respite. Only the prepared will survive. Isn't that what I've been teaching you?
That seems to be
I can tell
imprecise.
You're not listening. Fine, but if you go through with this, I won't help you.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Is there possibly a different ending that goes through this? Am I choosing the obvious ending? I mean, let's just put it out there. Call for an evac is our default quest. The only other things we could do is go and try and find the other letters, of which one is also in the Tower of London, which I don't think we've been into the Tower of London yet. In fact, I'm not really sure where we are. I guess we are going to the Tower of London. And boy, does that seem like it's just oddly not connected to anything. So I feel like there's probably some more of the Buckingham Palace. Although I don't think we're going to fight a zombie queen, and that kind of kills the whole point of this game. As somebody who's not British, like the thrill of potentially fighting a zombie Queen Elizabeth II and her zombie corgi dogs does have a bit of a comedic appeal, although maybe British people would find that a bit offensive. And I guess the risk in making a game like that, interesting that these cockroaches that they've animated, or spiders or whatever these insects are, don't scan on the scanners. Maybe because they're cold-blooded. Yeah, the danger of fighting a zombie queen in a game like this is that she's certainly old enough that she could have passed away mid-development of this game. But you kind of would want a fictional story anyway, so... that was weird. Weird little visual glitch. Walking through these water sections are fine, but they are kind of nothing too. What? Hope I'm going the right way. Yeah, it doesn't feel like we can Alright, we're at the Tower of London, Tower of Pier. Let's see if we can find anything of importance. Animals, infected. Let's see. So you can see London Bridge. This is what you really would have wanted to see way earlier in this game if this is supposed to be a sightseeing tour.
This is Sandra from the Ravens of D. It's good to see you. But you'll need to clear a path to the tower. We lost our sniper on the perimeter, like so many of our soldiers since it began.
So clearly I should be up there. And I don't think I can go that way. And then if I knew the London skyline better, I probably could point out some of these buildings. But yeah, you're way safer not wandering through the water. Let's see. Yeah, I imagine this tall spike building is something, although I also imagine that maybe some of this is just fake. I'm looking for the Parliament. I'm looking for the big Ferris wheel that I believe is called Eye of the World. I'm not seeing those. All of these things, as a foreigner, I kind of thought were kind of close to each other. London is a particularly small town.
That's a 770, that. I used to shoot naps at your house with one of those.
We're getting more and more viricide. Alright. There's a spinning kind of calm thing over there. So I guess the idea is they want us to equip this and see, is there a way to zoom in here? Not as far as I can tell. Oh, it's D-pad up. And then how do you get out of that? You kinda don't. So maybe now I know how to fire the maybe now I know how to fire the crossbow and actually use it to any kind of effectiveness. Alright, so let's set that gun up and this as the second thing. Alright, D-pad up. I missed, it seems. Or these guys move around so much that you can hear holding my breath also. There we go. So I see something way over here that's just a bird. So there's no reason to shoot that. I see a door there. I see that. just to not move enough. That seems to be something. I probably don't have enough carbide bullets to be doing as much as this is going on here also. So let's use the ladder to get down. See if there's anything else to scan. Take some hand bullets. There's a jammer. I've just recognized that that spinning thing is a jammer. Alright. Can we get two heads in one? Yes, we can. Let's save our bullets though. Well, you know what? We can just handgun shoot this guy. That seems fine. So what is this thing? And why is it here? Why would somebody put up a jammer? This requires a key card, and I kind of assume there's probably no other way in here. And there's another D's note in this section. Yeah, I don't think you can just swim around to the other side of this and potentially collect the item. Here we go. We have a new IP to do this. Gee, and we've gone how long? Ooh, 7 minutes over. We're just looking for a good save spot, and then we need to wrap up. And it feels like the game's not going to be particularly generous with save spots. Like, yeah, I assume there's not just going to be a way on the other side of this boat. But it does kind of seem like you could swim pretty far. There's like a boat over this direction, but I'm hitting an invisible wall. So you can kind of get far, but not far enough. The introduction of jammers should have been introduced a lot earlier. They really didn't make wouldn't have made a lot of sense when we were having to hit a button to jam things, but to ping things. But it still would have been nice. Is that supposed to look like a creepy human? Probably. If I was gonna try to get anything off of this body, I would have to basically bounce him all the way to shore. Let's see. Bullets and flares. More shotgun ammo. And there's really nothing to this, so. Notice we're not seeing spitters anymore. They were only in that one section. So we've seen like one creepy red thing, and that's kind of it. One creepy red zombie and spitters, a couple spitters, and nothing else. Is my inventory so full that I can't even do anything? Alright, well, let's see. We'll drop a flare. Try this again. Now the game is just glitched. I'll hold the A button down. Nope. Might as well take the flare back, I guess. I assume there's nothing more. There's a London red bus. This is what you should have seen, though, in this game. Is lots of walking on the London Bridge and seeing red buses and seeing black cabs and seeing the streets being narrow and full of cars. The fact that so much of this game takes place crawling through sewer tunnels and such. Like, yes, the tube is a thing. But it's not the only thing or the most iconic thing that I would expect from the Tower of London. Let's see, there's a juice on the side here. We can't even really get a good look at it. There's literally nothing to find, nothing to scan on this side. This game is so unpolished and so empty for 2012. Yeah. Like, when you compare this to, I believe the first Deus Ex may have had some stuff in London. Feels like even the original Deus Ex game had considerable more. How big is this explosion? That's not that big. Yeah, I think it had considerable more creation and stuff and level design. So there's a zombie, there's another zombie. Go out, fire. Go out, fire. It's never gonna go out, so you just have to walk through it and take damage. It's a spitter. Well, I certainly didn't blow open another door or anything, so run through the fire and I guess not get hurt, which is odd.
Did you know Charles II clipped the Tower Raven's wings after the Great Plague? It's the closest he came to admitting he believes the Black Prophecy. Well, that and forming our little organization, just in case.
Do we have anything besides the large health pack? I guess not. So, yes, they do clip, or at least the story is that they clip the wings of blackbirds so that they're always on the Tower of London for some belief that the Queen won't die as long as there are ravens here. That took a lot of time to die. Alright. Over here is the safe house. So let's get out of here. Let's save this game. And we'll be in a good position. Ooh, well, is this all this is? Is a shortcut? Seems like it's a straight shortcut back to the main safe house area. Alright. So I guess at any point you could go wherever you want, or we can just see this story through and I really don't see a reason why you wouldn't want to see the story through. Lights are flickering on, oddly slow. Right, so now we have the shotgun, which has nothing upgradable, and we have the carbine, which is upgradable. And I guess I could increase the firepower, maybe some more on the crossbow. Let's start with the carbine, because clearly this is the best gun. So faster fire speed, faster capacity. The only thing we're looking for is a spread now. And then since we can't upgrade the firepower anymore, we'll go ahead and just upgrade the firepower on the crossbow, since we now know how that works also. And where does that leave us in weapons? Let's see. We have a shotgun, we have a hunting crossbow, we have the carbine, we have the handgun. So it's just SMGs and assault rifles for the final part of the game. And yeah, that would make a lot of sense, that you wouldn't want to give the players anything. We didn't get any newspapers, but we are getting these letters, which I guess maybe you can read some of them if you care. And then
if you can't run, you might as well lie down and die. Always keep something in reserve.
Let's take some food. And let's see. Those. And what do the problem here is we are constantly going to have these problems. I guess get rid of the flare too. And we'll take a large health pack just in case. Unless I start using the shotgun a lot, I don't think I have much use for it. So yeah, you don't really need a quick. The game really shouldn't allow you to set the cricket bat as a quick setting, because each of these guns needs to be its own thing. I have a decent amount of health and some Molotov cocktails, and I guess I could take a flare, but it's not really worth it. We've got so many of these. I wish you could frankly sell them or break them down for component parts. Maybe do a 2 or 3 for 1 trade with some kind of shopkeeper. And I hate to encourage games to include arbitrary shopkeepers, but you know, some kind of conversion ratio would work pretty well there. If I could take 3 flares and turn them into 1 Molotov, or 3 Molotovs and turn it into 1 flare, just even a 2-to-1 ratio would work perfectly fine. So that healed us up, I think, to max. We're gonna fast travel back to the Tower of London, and I imagine we're not gonna get everywhere we need to go, or she's going. Sonia, I think is her name. I've yet to actually catch it. Is gonna have us run around the rest of the map first. Hopefully the game tells us that there's more information we need to get. Yeah, if I was to run around and try and get all these letters right now, it's pretty obvious that that wouldn't work. So we kind of have to follow the story in the order that it's taking us. I would really love if we got a upgrade. but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. And we've been playing, according to the in-game clock, for 6 hours. It feels like longer because we've replayed so much content. Anyways, no reason to belabor it. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to further follow me on any social media sites, there's a bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.